Alright, so this is a battle against a guy named Axel, and last time I decided to use a rain team because it was raining all day pretty much at work, and this weekend it was snowing like crazy. In fact, I think we got like 5 or 6 inches, maybe not crazy snow, but definitely some interesting snow. So I decided, you know what, let's try to put together a hail team and see how it goes. So as you can see, my opponent Axel is using some interesting Pokemon, including 2 Fire Ghost Pokemon, so we'll see how it goes. And there he is, Axel with just AXL. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and lead with Aggron, and immediately I'm thinking Mega Aggron. So I decided to go straight into my Heatran after leading with Ninetales. It sets up the Snow Warning, and yeah, I really don't want to take a Steel move. And he's probably just going to try to set up Stealth Rocks if he carries them, or try to set up. Either way, I'm just going to go into my Heatran, because Mega Aggron is pure Steel, but he ends up just going for the Stealth Rocks without Mega Evolving. So I'm not sure yet if this is a Mega Aggron. He might have just simply liked that matchup better for some reason. I'm not really sure, but it ends up not being Mega Aggron, spoiler alert. And he is going to actually, though, withdraw here away from a Heatran, assumably because the only way he might have to hurt me is Earthquake, and I do carry the Air Balloon. So I'm going to be able to set up my Stealth Rocks as he goes out into his Lantern. And obviously Lantern is problematic, but I'm just going to go ahead and switch out. I don't want to take a Water move. I decided to go into my Abomasnow, who can threaten this guy with, obviously, Grass moves. And I resist, obviously, Water and Electric. So he's just going to go for the Scald, and thankfully he does not get the burn because I believe my Abomasnow is mixed, because this is a Mega Abomasnow, and I'm actually going to predict really excellently here. I kind of predict this switch into Aggron, and I decided to go for an Earthquake after Mega Evolving, which is pretty cool for me. And, yeah, it's going to be absolutely crippling to this Aggron. Despite Aggron's amazing defenses, obviously it is X4 weak to Earthquake. Unfortunately, due to its defenses, it's actually going to be able to live my Earthquake, and here I kind of derp. I didn't really have access to Smoke, and I kind of forgot Mega Abomasnow actually gets significantly slower when it Mega Evolves. And, yeah, this Aggron is able just to outspeed me and hit me with an Iron Head, so that was not fantastic. And, unfortunately, it doesn't even die to the Hail, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go to a Sand Slash. I'm going to actually, because I think he's at, like, 1 HP, so I'm going to make, while he lives, this X4 effective Earthquake, I'm going to go ahead and finish off with an X4 resisted Rapid Spin, because I think he's at 1 HP anyway. It's just going to kill him no matter what. And I get rid of his Stealth Rocks, and assuming that Aggron is the only way he has to set them up, that's pretty cool for me. Unless he has them on his Marowak, but he probably doesn't, because a lot of times people don't carry Stealth Rocks on 2 different Pokemon, although sometimes you do. That I think that's going to become more common with everything getting defog. Anyway, so I'm just going to go for an Earthquake against this Chandelure. And he's actually going to predict a switch and go for the Shadow Ball, so that's pretty cool for me. He could have obviously went for a Fire Blast or any fire move, obviously, and just killed me. Even with Slush Crush, he still outspeeds me with his Scarf. So, yeah, he's actually, I dodge a bullet there as he goes for a Shadow Ball. So anyway, in comes his, what is this? Zangoose. He's just going to go for that close combat, and he ends up killing me after I get an Earthquake off on him, which is kind of whatever. I do about half to him, so that's not bad. And now he's going to be poisoned due to his Toxic Orb, which is even better for me. Well, obviously better for him, because obviously he's going to have Toxic Boost, which is going to boost the power of Zangoose with the poison. So I am faster, though. I'm just going to go for the Aurora Veil to reduce the power of an incoming Facade. I think after that, I should be able to live 1 Facade, and it'll, pretty much keep this Zangoose in check. And it's important that I did that because obviously the Hail is going to start withering it down as well, and getting the Aurora Veil up will keep my Pokemon from taking a lot of damage. And I'm just going to go for a Blizzard now. He actually tries to finish me off with a Quick Attack, but I have an epic 1 HP survive, and Blizzard's going to be able to finish him off. And I believe he goes out into his Lantern now. I don't want to take pretty much anything on any other Pokemon. I decided to sack off my Ninetales here, but he's just going to go for a T-Wave. So now I know he has T-Wave, which is certainly something that I probably should have been paying more attention to later, but whatever. I'm paralyzed. I'm just going to keep going for Blizzard. I'm kind of hoping maybe for a Freeze here, because why not? It's not like I have anything better to do, and no, instead he's just going to eat his berry, so he's back to even better health, and he's just going to finish off my Ninetales now with a Thunderbolt. But I'm thinking, okay, this is a pretty good time to try to set up my Salamence. I'm hoping this guy does not have Ice Beam, because he does have Thunder Wave, although thinking back on it, I probably should have just went for an Earthquake here to finish off the Lantern instead of going for the Dragon Dance. A lot of these remaining Pokemon are really slow, so it's not like I need the extra, It's really slow, and I have a super effective move. After a Moxie, I should be able to, 1-hit KO his remaining Pokemon, so I didn't really need a Dragon Dance there, and all it did was give me a Paralysis due to that Thunder Wave, which, doesn't really matter, actually, because I'm still probably faster than his remaining Pokemon because they're slower. and paralysis only halves your speed now instead of divide it by or make x 2 point or 0.25. So yeah, I'm still actually faster than this Lantern and probably this remaining Pokemon. I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake, and I'm gonna get boosted by Moxie here, and he's just going to Drampa, which is a Pokemon you don't really see very often. It's a Dragon type. After +1, I'm pretty sure I could kill it with Outrage anyway, but I'm like, you know what? There's no reason not to just pop off my Dragonium Z here. And that's what I do. I'm just going to go for a Devastating Drake, and I do outspeed it because Drampa is really slow, and I still have that +1 speed from Dragon Dance, so that's going to somewhat mitigate the paralysis. And this Devastating Drake, if it doesn't kill, well, if it doesn't kill, then he's probably holding a Focus Sash, which I don't know why you would have a Focus Sash Drampa. But the Drampa just gets obliterated by the Devastating Drake, and now I'm off to the races. I have +3 attack now, 2 Moxies, and that Dragon Dance. And his last Pokemon is Alolan Marowak, which is going to take 25% damage here, switching in due to the Stealth Rocks. And I have an Earthquake with his name on it, so unless I get Parahaxed, he's just going to lose. So, yeah, good game there, Axel. Kind of a fun little Salamence sweep there at the end, but an interesting match, and he brought a lot of interesting Pokemon, and, yeah, Hail Team, also pretty interesting in my opinion. So, leave a comment about what your least favorite Pokemon main series game is. So, the main series game that you like the least, as, yeah, I think I just restated the exact same thing, but, no, but I mean, obviously, everyone has a probably a least favorite, a game that you like. This Pokemon. It's a Pokemon game, but I'd really rather be playing any of the other Pokemon games. That's for me. It's probably Pokemon X and Y. I'm a notorious hater of the Gen 3 Pokemon games, but X and Y took slowness to a completely new level. I can't stand playing through the Pokemon X and Y games. So leave a comment about that, and yeah, see you guys again next time. Later.